Spring Show. My name is Zana African, and you already know I never rode alone. I have a guest.
Yes,
What's
that's
up?
good. That's good. So,
Please introduce yourself.
um, I go by the name of Future Mfana, aka KING, the creator. Yes, sir.
What does King Future Mfana do?
I create. I create, man. I create anything. I wake up, think, and then manifest, and then yeah, I work on whatever I think, man. Yeah. I just bring my thoughts to life the whole time.
But what is it specifically does your thoughts manifest into actually? Like in terms of like something that's tangible or something that's
Something. Okay.
seeable?
Yeah. Most of the time when I'm home and I'm bored, I'm like obviously always picturing stuff. I mean, so I just ventured into artificial animation, graphic designing, and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been animating a lot of like African conscious like graphics. Yeah, originals. And then I create fashion shows also. Well, a fashion show and events around the south. So
No,
yeah.
you can say fashion shows because
Yeah.
we are in the future, you know.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
yes.
are. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, tell me about the kind of graphics that you make. Like, what inspires them?
It's you know when you learn about history most
Uh-huh.
and then I've been like on African history a lot, and I was
Yes.
like, damn, like why ain't they telling us stuff like this?
Yeah.
About there's no like real representation of African history, bro. Like
Yeah.
we know about Leonardo da Vinci, how they look like. But what if Mansa Musa was alive today? What would Mansa Musa look like? So I've been
Yeah.
like
That's powerful.
taking present um pictures like and then mixing it up a bit with ancient themes. Like on my most recent content I made Kendrick Lamar look like Jesus. I made Kanye West like Mansa Musa, and it continues. Yeah, it's stuff like that. And those yeah cover the informal settlements. I
Yes.
just created something futuristic out of that, like rockets flying around and stuff
Ooh.
like that. So yeah, that's like my mindset.
That's nice. Can you like give me like a mental picture? Like, can you describe? And it might sound a bit challenging, but like I'm just curious with the rockets and stuff. Like, how did you come up with the concept, and what does it actually look like? If there's someone that's really watching, and they're just trying to picture it, how would you put the picture in their mind?
I okay. So obviously, like we read about some African cities, the ancient great African cities. So
Yes.
you take whatever that is and then futurize it. So whatever is ancient, just pack something future, whether it's a spaceship or a rocket.
Some Wakanda vibes.
Some Wakanda, yeah. You see Wakanda on that Wakanda
Yeah.
wave, yeah. We on
Nah,
that
that's
Wakanda wave.
beautiful, and I like the fact that you are telling it from from an African perspective, not an American fantasy. You know, it's an African fantasy. So I think I really love that.
Yeah.
You also mentioned that you also do fashion shows. I mean, we can see the drip.
Hey
It's on
man,
another level.
yo, I'm on my track, man.
Uh-huh.
This is for yeah. This is when I'm running the streets, Mara. If it's time to drip, we drip, man. Yeah, Mara. This is for the
Tell me
streets.
about still slaps though.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me about your fashion shows.
We created our first fashion show in 2020 during the level 2 restrictions of the COVID-19 lockdown.
How was that experience? I can imagine the whole stay apart.
No,
Masks.
but you see, that's the thing because we just went from level 5 and then to level 2. So it was like that taste of freedom. It was the closest thing to what we have now. So we had to make it work, and then
Yes.
everyone pulled out because you never know when level 4 might hit again, or level 5.
Yes, yeah, those
So,
are,
so
we lived in times of uncertainty during those times. Hey, you just took me
yeah,
back.
bro,
Hey.
bro. So
Yeah, you
that,
just took me back.
that's how we started, and we planned this thing like back in May. We were shooting at Param for Cotton Eaters, the brand by Ishmael, the cotton coat. So while we were shooting there, Ishmael used to take me along wherever he goes to his fashion shows and stuff like that. And he was like,
That's
boy,
awesome.
We need a fashion show in the south, and
Yeah.
then we vibe around. We see what's happening there, Maboning vibes. Why can't we make that thing in the south? That same way with the whole. I was like, it could work, and then like minding ukuthi vele ekasi I'm influential and all, and then like
Yeah.
we took it and ran with it. As soon as they announced ukuthi we go to level 2, we were
And
like,
then
yeah,
you're
say no
like,
more.
yeah, we are hopping on this
We are
wave.
on. Yeah.
Now that's awesome. And what was the name of the fashion show?
It's been the league fashion
So
show.
it's been, oh, so it's not something that was new, like it's something that has
It
been,
has been. This was the third one.
oof,
Yeah, this was the
guys,
third
we've been
one.
missing out.
Like,
We've been missing out.
yeah, this was the third one, bro. Yeah,
No, that's
but
really
then we
awesome.
still wanna go. We still haven't done anything, bro.
So like, I want to know like what exactly inspired the idea of having to really have a fashion show at Gasi, even though it's you say it was like primarily you wanted
Yeah,
to recreate whatever was happening in Bram
yeah,
and recreate it here, obviously with
okay.
your own creative concepts. But like what was the inspiration behind it? What was the aim for you to like say I'm doing a fashion show, or for you and your team or your friends to say I'm doing a fashion show?
So like the hood has a lot of kids who are like minded as me, ne? Mara I don't know, Mara they're not fortunate enough to like catch a taxi to buy to pram like on a daily basis,
Yes.
yabo. So Mina, I would say I was fortunate to see it on like live action, see cotton first, feel it, and then take it back because ekase you find abantu who are like who can see a thing ne, and then they get intrigued. Like Baba, what's the perfect word for this? Like
Inspiring?
not really like observe abantu ba-observant yabo. It's like drugs. The reason why ama-drugs are spread out easy egas is because it's what we see and then we want to experiment on it yabo.
Yeah.
So yeah, the minds ekasi are still like fragile. Anything you feed the hood, they take it and consume it yabo. So my hood kune-groove ening yabo. So I was like, okay, let's do this into like events. So let's make an event that's gonna put more kids on because we got kids who are on social media the whole time. They see about their cars, they see these fashion models. They wanna be that. Let's give them that. Let them be that. Sabo.
That's
There's kids,
beautiful.
yeah, there's kids who wanna wear crop top or skate like in public, Mara.
Yeah, and
Oh
not feel the
yeah,
stigma.
they just wanna be free. So it's giving people a platform for freedom, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So it's feeding them what they see on social media, and then they retaliate to that, and then that's how it boomed in the south. It's like that one day where you get to be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. It's mind blowing. And like, what was the response like after the fashion show or during the fashion show? The response from the people that attended, the people that participated, like what were their feelings? Were they excited?
Yo,
Was
man.
it like one of a
Yo.
kind type of thing?
Yo,
Or
man, like the fashion show is euphoric. It's a therapy session. It's not even a fashion show, bro. Like every year, like legit, there'll be feedback about whether negative or positive matter. There's a feedback, and it will run for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
Like obviously, ikasi kune like Facebook yakhona or social media yakhona where trend izinto zakulelo kasi for. So till now we can like trend for a good 2 weeks. Just people speaking about the fashion show. Others wanna say this, others wanna say that. And also minding ukuthi it's like the only event ekasi that matches amapiano and hip hop. So obviously we have different views from both sides, but it's beautiful.
so you guys had performances.
It's we had everything. We had a game room there. We had an art exhibition there. We had a runway. We had pop-up stores, like performances. Yeah, we had like niggas coming through with like saxophones and stuff like that. Like it was yeah, and all of that by kids from one
That's
class.
that's like the most inspiring part. The fact that young people actually came
Yeah.
together to really execute this thing, and it was properly executed.
Bro, you see someone
What
emakoleni
more?
and be like, can't you dlala i-trumpet mfana? Like ngihlezi
Voila.
ngikubona emakoleni kanti ushaya i-trumpet. So also
Dude,
shaya i-trumpet, dog. Figure it out. Shaya i-trumpet. Beautiful things, man.
that's
Like,
very nice.
yeah.
So now I wanna like take it back to you, like during the days leading up to the event, like what were your feelings? Like I mean, I'm sure you know having to organize such a big thing and having to still maintain, you know, your composure, but you know it's like, oh my god, there's still a lot to get done. What were your feelings around that? Were you calm? Were you stressed out? We won't judge you.
Yeah, bro, it was hectic, bro. It was like a roller coaster to the point where I had to quit my job. Like legit.
So you had a job.
I had a job prior to the fashion show. I had to quit a week before the fashion show because like I couldn't like balance stress asemsebenzini, stress asendlini, and then the fashion show also. And then like people like as much as they yearn for a positivity, people from Ekasi are allergic to your growth.
Yeah.
They wanna see you grow, Mara, just not alone, yabo.
Yes.
They are allergic to growth. So we had to like change things up, like put the tickets, go compute tickets, stuff like that. Like we showed Uguti we are willing to grow, yabo. And then it didn't sit well to some of the people Ekasi because they wanna be used to the same groove, same thing over and over. But then so obvious nale nto leyo you like uyayibona i-negativity but then you choose to mize it for the sake of the fashion show. So yeah, it was a roller. Not everyone liked it. Like 70 people, 70% of the people didn't like the idea that we doing this thing. Why are we doing it? Can't we just make normal groove? So yeah.
Yeah, and I think Futi, you know, can I just make a comment, you know? The thing is, you know, when you like really bring in something different, something new to people who've like constantly been conditioned to accept what they've been used to for the longest of time, it becomes threat-like to them because number one, who are you to come up with that? You know, we know you were raised by Mam Ruby or you were raised by who. Now you're out here coming up with these type of things.
Bro, I
Who are you? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm glad that you're saying that 70% of the total actually loved what the concept.
Nah. It's 70% didn't like it. Those are the ones who buy tickets to see you fail, like honestly. And then like 30% are like the outcasts, the few, your members of the LGBTQI community, like the people who understand where you're coming from and who are there for change. Yeah.
No, that's beautiful. And I think I like the fact that you've mentioned the LGBTI community. I believe that that community is the most supportive community, especially when it comes to creativity. Guys, I have never seen such a group of people who are like really dedicated to helping you bring whatever creative concept you have to life. You know, I really think that's awesome. So, and also one thing that I like as well is that you're saying that basically the 70% bought the tickets. So it's important for you to like really just focus on that 70%. The 30 can go. I don't know. I don't even say how, but
Mara, obvious. It's like that. When you're creating something like this, as I said before, you're creating it for the hood. You want to see the whole hood there participating, Mara. Either way, anyway, as we move, we move, we move.
Yeah, and you can't really force people to like really get out of the conditioning
comfort zone.
And the conditioning that they're in. Because sometimes, you know, a person cannot really recognize change as good, especially if they're used to the surroundings.
Basic things.
Exactly.
Yeah. People will be like, this cup is good. It holds water. I love this cup. No one would ever like think, Oguti, what if I make a handle so I can hold this cup?
Exactly.
Like people are
and
like,
that's innovation. So people are scared
bro,
of
they're
innovation.
scared of innovation. They are scared of innovation, like a lot. And I try all my best to push people to be like innovative, bro. Because back then when I used to do photography, obvious you find niggas there who are already in that thing, you know? And I was like, bro, all of them photos are the same, bro. Like, what are you using? I checked their settings, they are on automatic. I was like, nah, bro, this is not it. I'm not a pro. Mara, put your thing on manual, bro. Like, control, take control. So I've always been that kid. And then being vocal like that, no one is gonna like you.
Yeah.
Like, not
Because you
everyone
know
is gonna
better.
like you. It's not
You
even
know
about knowing
better.
better, bro. It's like, push yourself, bro. Like, push yourself, bro, to the max. Okay, cool. We have this. Mara, can't this be more than it, bro? Like, I'm that kind of kid, bro.
Yeah.
So,
No, I
yeah.
think it's awesome that there's young people like yourself out there, who are like really trying to change the narrative, and basically shifting the center, to say
Yeah.
that not everything has to be a Bram. You
Yeah,
don't
bro.
have to travel to Bram to really find the hype, to find the culture. It's in the townships and Multiabega. People from the townships are actually
No
the
one is
ones who
born a
are like
Bram.
really
No
making
one is
Bram what
from
it
Bram.
is. Exactly.
No one is from Bram, bro.
Exactly.
Like okay, very other places in Josie, very people may stay. Mara Bram, everyone, no one is from Bram,
Yeah,
bro.
you find that someone is there because of
No,
school, there
someone
because
is
of
there because they
work.
selling.
Yeah.
Exactly, no one is like a resident. Go Bram, bro.
Yeah.
Like no.
So it is important to like keep it homegrown,
Yeah,
homegrown. It Mauya lapane Brahmin should be only to borrow Brahmin service, basically, not for you to settle yourself within that setup. Because then, what exactly are you doing for where you come from? What about where you come from?
yeah.
So I think also it brings me back to the whole township economy vibe. It is important
Ish.
to like
Yeah.
really, and with us young people, I like the fact that we are really pushing to really bring it back to the hood. You understand? Because it's really where it's at. Yes,
Yeah,
Bram
township
is
economy,
there
bro.
to look cool and stuff, but township economy, the hood is really where
Like
it's at.
the township economy, it's a funny subject because you see the Pakistan crews,
Yeah.
those niggas by the corners, um like those shopkeepers, bro, they understood the township economy, bro.
Yes.
They understood it to the point of which every corner kokasi there's a shop. Yeah, up to those mang.
Yeah.
That's what we finna do because when we got the profit from the fashion show, we were like, okay, this is it. It's in a choice. Singing Remy Martin since the live video. Or we take this money, we make 2 Remy Martins every month and 2 live videos every month. Which one is which? So we're like, okay, let's take this bag. We flip it. Yeah, bon? We flip it. Everyone who's part of the team, if you are good at making food, you should own a food spot. If you are good at selling clothes, so we have the capital now. We're gonna divide it amongst ourselves, and then no one is supposed to work because this is work. The fashion show for us is work. Yeah, but so my nigga here sells pearls. He has money for stock. Go stock pearls. Do pearls. Supply the neighborhood.
Wow, I just got inspired.
Yeah, that's
I just
the
got
mindset.
inspired. That's
Yeah.
really beautiful. So in a way, you're like, there's also like that employability
Amongst ourselves.
amongst yourselves. Young people taking over the world domination.
So
Swear to
yeah,
God.
that's the thing. We tryna like put the leak on every corner, on every corner, like
So it's not
everywhere.
basically fashion based.
We wanna
It's
put
not
it on
confined
every
to that.
corner. Like we just started
Confined
our
to that, I mean.
yeah, we just started some Monday sessions, so we just decided to call them Mondays. So there you find a pop-up store, tattoos. There's a barber there. There's a nigga selling umhodu and the scoreboard. There's a nigga selling a Russian bread. Just one day. Like the concept of umhodu Monday is Mara for kids, and then make it a market.
Guys,
Like,
listen to young people.
that's the thing.
Listen to young people. We are the future.
Oh yeah.
We are the future.
Yeah.
Well, I am so inspired. Oh my God. So like now, what is the plan? Like what is the 5-year plan for this actually? Like where do you guys see yourselves in the future? The leak.
Personally for us too, ne? Us too. We just like our ultimate plan is like to build a young CBD, a freedom park, like not a CBD, like a business street in here. One street long as
Should be like a
streets, like the
precinct
main
there.
road. Yeah, bro. Let everyone fuck a business there, bro. Like the Magogos by the corner, like fuck them in that street. Let it be a business central, bro. So that
Yeah.
we can interact with each other. We can
Yeah.
exchange the coin amongst ourselves.
Yes.
And then for the brand, the fashion show, bro. In 5 years, I think we should be bigger than Afropunk. I think.
Afropunk,
Yeah,
you
we're
better
going
start
for yeah, we're going for
fixing some
Afropunk,
stuff now
man.
because they're coming for you.
Yeah, we wanna go for Afropunk, bro.
No, that's
Because
awesome.
yeah,
That's really awesome. I'm personally inspired. So now, where can we find you on social media?
on IG we are the League Fashion Show, no capital letters, no space. The League Fashion Show, and then on Facebook we are mafuku_18. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now, what is like that one thing that you'd like to leave for someone that's watching or listening to this podcast/podcast?
Bro, no dream is ever small. I sound like a motivational speaker. No, just just go for it, dog. Just go for it. Who are you waiting for, bro? Just go for it, bro.
Yeah.
Like the world is like a virtual reality, né? So you can become the master of your own like reality, bro. Like just think ukuthi nothing is real, bro. So anything you can manipulate and create out of anything, bro. Like I can take this table and make it a chair if I want to, bro. Like nothing is real. Just do you, bro.
Y'all heard that, guys. Do you, be you. No dream is ever too small, even though he thought he sounded like a motivational speaker.
I don't wanna sound like those. You're right, bro.
No, that's great, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for coming through. Guys, see you next Saturday. We'll be holding it down, same time, same place. Sir,
Yes,
it was
sir.
a pleasure
Thank
having
you. Thank you. And shout out to my nigga Super Saiyan Abuti. Yeah, just have to put it out there.
See you next time.
Yeah. Sure.